Kelly Blue Book Instant Cash Offer from Denny Menholt Toyota. Pull up our website, scan your VIN, and you are on your way to a no-hassle, no-commitment cash offer in under 5 minutes. See you at DennyMenholtToyota.com for your Kelly Blue Book Instant Cash Offer.
How do we solve our patients' hard-to-solve medical problems? Our doctors and specialists collaborate, sharing their vast knowledge and Mayo Clinic's unique expertise. It's this working together that helps solve our patients' hard-to-solve medical problems. Monument Health, proud member of the Mayo Clinic Care Network.
Everyone says they want to change the world. But not everyone will. We are not everyone.
Denny Menholt Rapid Chevrolet buys cars. You heard that right. We don't just sell cars, we buy them too. And what we really want is your certifiable vehicle. So if you drive a 16 or newer Chevy, GMC, Buick, or Cadillac with under 75,000 miles, we're ready to pay top dollar and want to talk to you. We make cash offers every day on all makes and models of local cars, trucks, and SUVs. No obligation appraisals, and it's fast and free. Stop by Denny Menholt Rapid Chevrolet or save time and start by visiting our website at rapidchevrolet.com.
The kid needs a car. We need the kid to have a car. What did I do? I begged my insurance agent for mercy. That's another story. Then I went to Copper Motors in Rapid City and found a safe, reliable car.
Copper Motors is a small, trusted dealership specializing in safe, quality pre-owned vehicles. No pressure, no hassle. Each vehicle is inspected, serviced, and detailed with a warranty like no other. Copper Motors, corner of Campbell and Omaha.
When you're the bank, that comes with a lot of responsibility. Security First Bank is the bank that knows your name, solves your problems, and stays flexible to make personal or business banking a whole lot easier. Because when you're the bank, you're built on people, relationships, trust, and straight talk. Security First Bank. We're the bank, but more importantly, we're your bank. Member FDIC.
Warren Chemical is ready for winter. Are you? They stock quality ice melt products for sidewalks, driveways, and parking areas that will melt ice down to minus 15 degrees. Warren Chemical Ice Melt is less toxic than baking soda, is the least damaging to concrete surrounding grass and other plants, and can be applied before or after the snow falls. Available in 50-pound bags and less expensive than the discount store 20-pound buckets. Call 342-7644. Warren Chemical, a proud sponsor of all Rapid City and surrounding area schools.
Tired of showering? Well, have we got a solution for you?
We interrupt this commercial with good news from your good neighbor. State Farm has new lower car insurance rates, which means you can save more cash and get the service and convenience of a local State Farm agent. That's right, State Farm now has new lower auto rates with their same good neighbor service. It's the real deal for car insurance, folks. And now this.
For lower auto rates in Rapid City, call State Farm agent Scott Carlson.
At Monument Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, we are here to help you make your comeback. Our team is standing by to diagnose and treat your injury with some of the most advanced treatment options available and same-day appointments. Monument Health practitioners work closely with our therapists and physicians in communities throughout the Black Hills, with locations in Rapid City and Spearfish. Visit monument.health/orthopedics for more information. That's monument.health/orthopedics for more information.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Limestone canyons, flowing waterfalls, and pristine beauty make Spearfish a sanctuary for those seeking the ultimate escape. Outdoor enthusiasts will find top-notch sport climbing, mountain biking, and UTV OHV trails. Guests are steps away from peaceful hiking trails and tranquil streams. Relax and rehash your day's adventure at one of our award-winning local breweries. Finding rest is an important part of any adventure. Lodging in Spearfish comes with a variety of choices, from cabins, B&Bs, and campgrounds to the comforts of your popular brand-name hotels. To find your unique adventure in Spearfish, go to visitspearfish.com now.
Star Spangled Batter on Jackson Boulevard in Rapid City, South Dakota. Famous for their delicious cakes, cupcakes, and other tasty baked goods. But did you know they're the only bakery in town to offer free consultations? Not to mention free samples when planning your big or small wedding. They also take special orders for that special party for that special someone. Check out their daily specials on Facebook or call ahead to grab some goodies for the office on your way to work. Star Spangled Batter is a proud sponsor of Rapid City sports and activities on liveticket.tv.
A lot has changed since 1962, but one thing hasn't: the hometown service you expect from Dale's Tire and Retreading. Dale's Tire has been providing quality brands and service to the Black Hills area for over 50 years, and we couldn't have done it without you. That's why we are pleased to service your vehicle, saving you time and getting your vehicle back on the road. Because at Dale's Tire, we don't just sell tires, we build lifetime relationships. Dale's Tire, Campbell Street and Deadwood Avenue, Rapid City.
Denny Menholt Rapid Chevrolet buys cars. You heard that right. We don't just sell cars, we buy them too. And what we really want is your certifiable vehicle. So if you drive a 16 or newer Chevy, GMC, Buick, or Cadillac with under 75,000 miles, we're ready to pay top dollar and want to talk to you. We make cash offers every day on all makes and models of local cars, trucks, and SUVs. No obligation appraisals, and it's fast and free. Stop by Denny Menholt Rapid Chevrolet or save time and start by visiting our website at rapidchevrolet.com. Denny Menholt.
Join the team and take on your legacy. Since 1862, the South Dakota Army National Guard has been ready to defend our freedom and our way of life. When our nation calls, we are there to help our friends, neighbors, and communities in the event of forest fires, floods, tornadoes, and severe winter storms right here in South Dakota. Now we want you to write the next chapter in our rich history of the South Dakota Army National Guard. Visit their Facebook and Instagram pages or nationalguard.com/SD.
Dave always wore the same gray shirt to work every day. Monday through Friday, gray, gray, gray. Then one day, Dave decided to switch things up and wear that Hawaiian shirt his mother gave him. And that's when Wendy in accounting took notice. You can make a difference when you switch things up too. Switch and save an average of $536 by calling your local State Farm agent today.
To switch and save on your auto insurance, call State Farm agent Matt McCormick in Rapid City.
Average annual per household savings based on a 2019 national survey by State Farm of new policyholders who reported savings by switching to State Farm.
Listening to South Dakota High School basketball on Fox Sports Rapid City, presented by Black Hills Surgical Hospital Sports Medicine and powered by Physio.
And welcome back to the Anytime Auto Sales Service and Detail broadcast booth. Sales, service, and side-by-sides. With Dean Gurr, I'm Jerome Wickersham. This is the J&J Truck and Auto Body pregame show as we get you closer to tip-off here tonight between Rapid City Stevens, the fifth-ranked team in Class AA, taking on the Spearfish Spartans. Let's take a look at the keys to the game. Today's keys to the game are brought to you by Dakota Discount RV. Find the key to building lasting family memories with a newer pre-owned RV from Dakota Discount RV. Take a look at their great selection of RVs at 2 locations, Dakota Discount RV across from Cabela's and also on JB Road in Blackhawk. Again, Dean, we talked about these two teams ready to get this new year going, and what do they need to do to get that victory tonight?
Well, the first thing we're going to start with is the Spearfish Spartans. They definitely need discipline. And they got to be able to stay where they need to on defense. I talked to Coach Johnson. I said, is it fair to say that you have to have one player, one eye on your player, and one eye on Jada McNabb, wherever she's at? So if you have to double her. She said that is a fair assessment. So we're going to go with that tonight. So discipline on defense, and they just can't turn the ball over. They got to have such integrity on that offensive or on the offensive side. And what's amazing is they really need to rebound because Jada McNabb is just almost ridiculous in rebounding. She has more rebounds, 6.6 offensive rebounds per game, almost a double-double. 6.6 offensive ones per game. So they're going to have to get their butts in on her on defense as far as rebounding goes. And for the Raiders, obviously, they just got to be able to take care of things. They got to knock shots down, and they got to run the court. They're probably going to trap Spearfish, and as long as they can keep their hands where they need to be and run the floor and keep that good discipline, I think they'll be able to take care of business tonight.
And again, that's our keys to the game, being brought to you by Dakota Discount RV across from Cabela's and also on JB Road in Blackhawk. Let's take a look at our starting lineups before we pause for the national anthem. Looking at today's starting lineups, they're being built by Connect Home Center. Whether it's residential or commercial, Connect Home Center has been your hometown lumber yard since 1928. For the visiting Spearfish Spartans, their starting lineup looks like this. Number 2, Taylor Duncan, a 5'4" junior guard. Number 4, Stella Marcus. She is a 5'6" senior guard forward. Number 11, Kylie Jo Simmons, a 6'1" senior center. Number 13, Briley Grubb, a 5'8" sophomore. And then number 24, like Dean alluded to, the transfer, Maya Kochutny, a 5'6" freshman guard, is that starting lineup for the Spearfish Spartans. They are coached by Dakota Johnson in her first year as head coach of the Spearfish Spartans. Now for the Rapid City Stevens Raiders, their starting lineup looks like this. Number 3, Talia Porter, a 5'8" freshman guard. Number 22, Macy Watson. She is a 5'9" junior guard. Number 25, Jill Delzer. She is a 5'8" senior guard. Number 32, Jaden Atkins. Jaden is a 6' senior forward/center. And then number 33, Megan Balloon, a 5'10" senior forward. Head coach for the Rapid City Stevens Raiders in his first year is Adam Dannenbrink. And again, that's today's starting lineup being built by Connect Home Center. Whether it's residential or commercial, Connect Home Center has been your hometown lumberyard since 1928.
And you probably noticed, if you're listening intently, one name we did not mention.
That's right.
Jada McNabb. She will not get the start tonight. She had some family issues that she went with the team she went with the family versus over the team, and Coach Danbury obviously has the rule. I don't know all the details. I just know that she didn't fulfill the commitment that I guess that was expected. Whether you agree with that or not, you got to respect the coach and the way that is. And so, I mean, I'm all for him. You know, it's good he keeps that. She's still going to play tonight, so don't worry about that. But you know, I think there's plenty of talent. Not that you don't love having Jada McNabb on the floor, but they still have plenty of talent. Again, even next year, we talked about the success of the Raider program as it goes through and through. Even next year, I was looking at who's coming up. Obviously, you got Talia Porter as a freshman this year. You've got Jada Macy Watson is also a junior coming up. You've got Ella Kiefer who comes off the bench. Oh, she's a senior, rather.
Isabella Higgins.
Yeah, Isabella Higgins is who I was thinking of. You got her. You know, plenty of talent coming up and ready to go. So it's not like your Michael Jordan or whatever is out. You've got lots of talent, and again, she's still going to contribute plenty tonight.
Absolutely. So again, we're getting you closer to tip-off here tonight in our pregame show as the 5th-ranked Rapid City Stevens Raiders in girls basketball action get set to take on the Spearfish Spartans. We are going to pause one more time. We'll pause for 2 minutes, and we'll come back with the tip-off when we return right here on 106.7 FM, 1150 AM, Fox Sports Rapid City and foxsportsrapidcity.com.
Powered by Black Hills Orthopedic and Spine Center.
And welcome back to the Anytime Auto Sales Service and Detail broadcast booth. The tip was won by Spearfish, but then it's stolen by Rapid City Stevens, going from left to right as this game is underway. Talia Porter drives hard to the basket, no good, gets her own rebound, and she tries to get it off the glass, no good, but a whistle, and that will send Talia Porter to the free throw line.
I can imagine what's going through Dakota Johnson's head right now. Hey, we get to win the tip-off, and then, we just lost it. Who, between Talia Porter and Jada McNabb, they have half of the team's steals, just ridiculously good. So then you get that. Talia Porter steals it. She drives the lane. You allow her to drive the lane. You allow her to get her own rebound, and then you get a foul. So you get one good thing, and it's barely good, and then you get three bad.
And she makes both free throws. Rapid City Stevens now with the lead, 2-0 on the State Farm scoreboard. Here's some pressure. The ball is going to be picked up by Spearfish. And I think we're going to get a timeout immediately by Dakota Johnson, the head coach of the Spartans. She knew her team was in trouble, and she calls the quick timeout.
Yeah, and I'm sure they probably practiced this. Obviously, they just played Hot Springs, who doesn't quite have that type of talent. And so all of a sudden you get this reality check. You play Hot Springs, and then you come up and you play the Raiders, who, very talented, very athletic, pressuring you all over the place. I'm sure they worked on breaking the press a lot in order to make that happen. And right now, just obviously it's not working. So she had to say, okay, ladies, let's remember what we just practiced.
A quick look at today's officials. The law on the court presented by the South Dakota Attorney General's Division of Consumer Protection, here to inform and assist. Today's officials are D'Amico Rodriguez, Ellen Schmaltz, and Dwayne McPherson. So the Spartans get the ball in the front court. It's going to be Duncan near the center circle. We see man-to-man defense by the Raiders. She dribbles to the right wing now, looking inside. Picks up her dribble. She's going to hand the ball off. This will go to Marcus. Marcus shoots from the top of the key. That's an air ball. It goes out of bounds, and the Raiders will come away with it with that 2-point lead.
Again, a lot goes through Stella Marcus. Taylor Duncan on defense is going to be a big, vital part for the Spartans. Porter passes down low to Watson. Her shot is no good. The ball goes out of bounds. It was last touched by the Raiders, so the Spartans will come away with it. But here comes that full-court pressure defense by the Rapid City Stevens Raiders. Here's Duncan now. She pushes the ball in the front court to Grubb. Grubb on that right wing gets the ball to Marcus as she was slashing to the basket. And I think we're going to get a pushing foul against Rapid City Stevens. Yeah, definitely a much better possession that time. Like you said, able to break the press, get it to where they need to. You got Stella Marcus slashing in, obviously still athletic as Stevens. Able to kind of get there, but got the foul. Macy Watson picks up her first foul or team foul against the Raiders. Driving now is going to be Briley Grubb, I'm sorry. And that's going to be another whistle, hand-checking foul against the Raiders. That will go on Jill Delzer. That is going to be her second team foul against the Raiders. Spearfish with the basketball. Marcus again drives to the basket. Gets the friendly bounce. It goes in for two. And we're tied at 2 apiece with 90 seconds gone by here in this first quarter. Here's Delzer in the front court in front of the scorer's table. Passes the ball. It gets away from Porter, but it's picked up by Matkins. She gives it to Porter. Porter gets around the screen, gets in the paint. Now passes into the corner. Delzer shoots the three, and this one is good. Just great ball movement. Of course, his own defense by Spearfish, and they're able to hit those threes.
There's a steal by Delzer. She gets the ball to Watson. Now the backdoor pass down low to Porter. It's knocked out of bounds by the Spartans, and it will stay Raider basketball underneath their own basket. Raiders with that 3-point lead. There's the pass in from the left elbow. The shot is up and good for Megan Balloon, who gets the start tonight. Raiders with their largest lead now, 7-2 with 2 minutes gone by. There's Duncan now, the basketball, crossover dribble, passes down low to a wide open Kaylee Jo Simmons. Her shot is no good, though, and the Raiders come away with it. In the front court now, that's going to be Porter. Passes back to Watson, now to Porter on the right wing. Back out front to Watson. Now to Matkins. Back to Porter, and we're going to get a whistle as Matkins was double-teamed in the paint. And it's going to be a foul against Spearfish.
Yeah, the Raiders are going to try to push that ball to the inside, obviously, to get to Matkins, but that collapsing defense by Spearfish.
And the ball is in to Matkins. Her shot is no good in the front court. Grubb hands the ball off and driving the left baseline. The shot is up and good for Maya Kochutin. There we go. So 7-4 is your score. Now Adam Dannenbrink wants to take a timeout for the Raiders. They lead by 3 on the State Farm scoreboard with 5:21 to go here in the first quarter.
Yeah, he couldn't believe that Maya Kochutin, again, got in there, got that penetration right slashing underneath the baseline. I mean, watching video, I like you said earlier, just a little bit ago, previous possession, Kylie Jo Simmons. I kind of like that little X factor that she brings into the game. If you could get Maya and Simmons, Duncan, and Stella Marcus, that sounds like a pretty good combination for them. If they could kind of hit on all those cylinders, take care of the right things that they need to take care of, yeah, I think they can put a little pressure on these Raiders.
So 5:21 to go on the State Farm scoreboard, insured by agent Scott Carlson and Matt McCormick. It's Rapid City Stevens 7 and Spearfish 4. From the left corner, there's Watson. Her shot is in and out, no good. Porter grabs the rebound. She's going to keep it alive at a new shot clock. She passes down low to Matkins. Matkins puts up the scoop shot high off the cloud. Good for you.
Talk about pressure and talk about a scoop. That's like an ice cream scoop right there.
9-4, back to a 5-point lead for the Raiders. Just under 5 minutes to play. They get the ball to Marcus in the front court. Cross-court pass left side to Simmons. Simmons drives the baseline, puts up the shot, and it's good for 2.
See, like I said, Simmons one-on-one. It wasn't like she backed off. She went right at the defense.
Rapid City Stevens 9 and Spearfish 6. 4:35 remaining in the first. Porter the basketball, top of the key. Gets the ball to Delzer. She fakes. Now passes to Matkins in that right corner. Back out to Delzer, top of the key. Dribbles to that left elbow. spins, puts up the shot, no good, but a whistle. And Jill Delzer will go to the free throw line to shoot a double.
I'll tell you what an asset Jaden Matkins is for this team. Good post player. She can just chew up that space in the middle. She can, part of the expression, play big, is what she does, because she's a solid athletic player. And so I think she will definitely be a large factor. That's what's so nice and talented about the Raiders. They have Matkins that can play that inside, that forward/center type of position. You got Talia Porter, who can just on the perimeter make plays. Delzer can hit threes. Jada McNabb can just be Jada McNabb, the things that she does.
Delzer hits the first free throw. The second one is good as well. We have some substitutions. Isabel Higgins comes in the ball game for the Raiders, as does Ella Kiefer. And then Taylor Duncan had to exit. She has 2 personals for the Spearfish Spartans. So they have Josie Dana in the ball game. Dana, the basketball in the front court, dribbles to the top of the key, loses the ball, but she picks it back up. Passes right side, gets to Grubb. Grubb on the right wing. And the man defense by the Raiders. Grubb to the top of the key now, picks up her dribble. Looks back to her right, hands the ball off to Coach Houghton. Coach Houghton drives to the right side. Now passes back to Dana. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Into the right corner, it's Coach Houghton, the basketball now, drives the baseline. Oh, it's cut off, but a foul against Higgins.
Half a second left on the shot clock, and she gets bailed. You can see Coach Dannenberg just dropping his shoulders like, man, we had her. All you had to do was pin her into the corner. She had no idea what the shot clock was or anything.
So a new shot clock now for Spearfish as they trail by 5. It's Grubb, the basketball. Dribbles to the right elbow, now passes back to Dana. Dana, top of the key. Gives the ball to Coach Houghton. Coach Houghton one-on-one with Porter. Passes right side to Marcus. Marcus into that right corner, passes back out. It'll go to Simmons. Simmons hands it off to Grubb. Now left side, they get it to Coach Houghton. She'll drive the left baseline, pulls up, shoots a jumper. It's an air ball. Matkins comes away with it. She'll give the ball to Porter. She races into the front court. Porter into that left corner, kicks it out. There's a 3 by Kiefer. This one is short, no good. The rebound grabbed by Marcus. Marcus ahead into the front court to Dana. Dana gets the layup at the other end.
Wow, what transition ball. You don't see that too much against the Raiders, so I'm sure Coach Dannenberg is not happy about that.
Back to a 3-point lead for Rapid City Stevens. They have led by as many as 5. Porter spins. She drives
way out of control.
But the rebound, though, by Kiefer. Kiefer's shot is no good. Grabbing the rebound is Simmons, and she's going to be fouled as she grabs the board.
Wow, the Raiders... Amazing. The Raiders put practically a full minute they played defense against Spearfish. They came away with nothing. Come down to the other end of the court, can't get a bucket, and you give this easy layup back the other way.
At the other end, the ball is loose, so it's going to be picked up by Spearfish. And now it's thrown away. Talia Porter comes away with it. Check again is Sophie Guthmiller for the Spearfish Spartans. Driving hard to the basket is Kiefer. Her shot is no good. It was contested. The rebound's going to be grabbed by Marcus. She gets the ball into the front court. It goes to Coach Houghton. And she was stepping out of bounds. She wasn't aware of how close she was to that sideline.
Yeah, it's funny because she glanced down at it when she got the ball, but then all of a sudden she just forgot where her feet were. You can see Coach Johnson's like, what are you ladies doing? You're just throwing the ball around. You got to take care of the basketball because these Raiders will be everywhere.
Delzer left side to Balloon, now to Kiefer in that left corner. Cross-court pass to Delzer, but it's going to be picked off by Duffmiller. Duffmiller races back the other way for Spearfish, and she'll get the layup.
Coach Dannenberg's like, okay, I got to do something here. Oh, we only have a 1-point lead, and we're just playing terrible basketball right now. And now we just lost the ball again, going back the other way.
So Spearfish works into the front court. This is Marcus now, minute 42 to go, and a 1-point Raider lead. Left side, she gets the ball. It'll go to Dana. Now they work it around the perimeter. Grubb. Over to Guthmiller. Back left side to Coach Houghton. She's going to fire a 3. This one off the mark, no good. Balloon grabs the rebound, gets the outlet pass, goes to Kiefer. Now ahead to Delzer. Delzer Down low to Matkins. Matkins spins to the baseline, puts up the shot. Wow. Good for two.
Great body control. She got the reverse spin. You think she's going to go to her right. Instead, she spins to her left and puts it right in. Nice job.
So the Raiders lead by 3 once again with 65 seconds to go here in the first quarter on that State Farm scoreboard. There's the bounce pass. It's going to go to Grubb. Grubb from the left elbow puts up the jumper. Shot's no good. It rims in and out. Rebound grabbed by Kiefer. She'll push the ball into the front court for the Raiders. Now she pulls up, shoots from the top of the key. This one off the left side of the iron, no good. Marcus grabs the rebound. She'll push the ball ahead to Dana, and Dana's going to get the layup at the other end. 4 points now for Josie Dana.
Coach Dannenbrink cannot be happy. That's 3 trips, three transition baskets right there for Spearfish.
There's about a 2-second differential in the shot clock and the game clock. We're down to 23 seconds overall. From the left corner, Balloon shoots the three, and she knocks it down. Megan Balloon with 5 points in the ball game now.
That's kind of the one lone bright spot for the Raiders. Obviously, 4-point lead, but they've been able to knock some shots down.
Coach Hooten, the basketball, dribbles to that right wing. We're down to 4 seconds. She's looking inside, gets the ball in. The shot is up. There's a foul as Briley Grubb draws the foul on Ella Kiefer. That's going to be number 2 on Kiefer, the 5th team foul against Rapid City Stevens.
Yeah, she just had an opportunity. They fed it right in there. Kiefer had her arms out instead of up. It's like, just try to put it over the top of me.
And the first free throw is good for Briley Grubb. That's her first points of this contest, rather. Second free throw rims in and out, no good. Rebound grabbed by Balloon. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. It was a well-played first quarter by both teams.
Yeah,
maybe the coaches wouldn't think so.
But there were definitely some bright spots for each team, and there were definitely some less bright spots for them.
So at the end of the first quarter on the State Farm scoreboard, insured by agent Scott Carlson and Matt McCormick, it's Rapid City Stevens 16 and Spearfish 13. We're back in 30 seconds right here on 106.7 FM, 1150 AM, Fox Sports Rapid City, foxsportsrapidcity.com, and GoRaidersLive.com.
Whether you run... This is Nate Brown reminding you to join the Nate Brown Show live weekdays from 4 to 6 p.m. It's Rapid City Sports Talk Show and Rapid City's only call-in radio show with big-name guests from across the country to the local sports coverage you just can't get anywhere else. Join the conversation every weekday for thought-provoking sports talk. This is your show. Don't miss the Nate Brown Show from 4 to 6 p.m. City. Presented by Black Hills Surgical Hospital Sports Medicine and powered by the Rehab Doctors.
And welcome back to the Anytime Auto Sales Service and Detail Broadcast Booth, Sales Service, and Side-by-Sides. We're here at Carroll Hire Gymnasium. Jerome Wickersham and Dean Gurr with you on this Tuesday night as we get back into basketball action for the new year. The Raiders in girls basketball, they lead the Spearfish Spartans 16-13. Raiders with the basketball. Porter gets it out to Wathen. Now to Delzer in that right corner as the Raiders go from left to right. She puts up the shot in the paint. No good. Rebound grabbed by Simmons. And it's going to be Spartan basketball. Marcus works her way into the front court, going from right to left. She drives the right baseline, puts a shot high off the glass, no good. Isabel Higgins grabs the rebound. She'll push the ball into the front court for Rapid City Stevens. Then it's going to be stolen by Kochutin. Maya Kochutin works her way into the front court, gets in the paint, had a Euro step there, but she puts it in for two.
Wow, you see the smile on her face. She's like, wow.
4 points now for Maya Kochutin, and it's 16-15. Porter tries to pass it to Delzer. Now she'll get it to Watson. Back out front to Porter. Reverses it left side. They work it down low to Balloon. Out to Porter. Porter shoots the three. It was contested. No good. Watson grabs the rebound. The ball's going to go out of bounds. And it was bounced off the knee of a Spartan defender, so it will be Raider basketball.
Yeah, right off of Stella Marcus. I kind of alluded to this earlier. I guess I talked about it a little bit. Stella Marcus, the ball, it has to go through her somehow. She's got to be more involved in this offense in order for them to have more success. I mean, they're only trailing by one now, but
And Macy Watson from the top of the key tried to make her move to the right. She gets called for the travel. So that's a Raider turnover, and the Spartans will come away with it. Taylor Duncan will check back in for the Spartans. Again, a 1-point lead, Duncan. And now the ball is loose. Still loose, and the Raiders pick it up. That's Delzer with the basketball. Out to Porter. Porter near the center circle there. Dribbles to the left wing. Gets it to Delzer in the paint. She tries to feed it down low to Balloon, and Balloon fakes it off the glass for two.
That is a great feed, great penetration. He had arms everywhere, yet she's still able to thread the needle.
I've got 7 points unofficially for Megan Balloon, who got the start tonight. And it's a 3-point Raider lead, 18-15. In the low post, they kick it out to Marcus, and Marcus knocks down the three.
There you go, Stella Marcus getting involved.
That's 5 points now for Stella Marcus. And we are tied at 18 apiece. The Raiders have led by as many as 5, but the Spartans hang around here in this contest.
3 seconds.
And it's going to be a jump ball. Watson got it in the paint, didn't do anything with the basketball.
Yeah, she was kind of stuck.
Yeah, and they finally do call the jump ball with the possession arrow belonging to Spearfish. Taylor Duncan will trigger it in along the right baseline. Gets the ball into Marcus. Marcus, right side, gets the ball over to Dana. Dana is going to work her way in the front court, being guarded by Porter. She loses the ball. It's going to be picked up by Simmons. And now getting in the pass and almost getting a steal, but it was the Raiders. Now back to the Spartans. It's Duncan who puts up the shot at the other end. That's no good. And we're going to get a whistle against Stella Marcus, I believe.
And that's going to be her second. She's going to have to sit down.
4th team foul against the Spartans. And how important is Stella Marcus? You hate to have her, come to the bench, but you need her for that second half.
Yeah, and that was a pretty cheap foul right there. It's really just unnecessary. She plays hard all the time, so that wasn't crazy.
Here's Porter now in the front court for the Raiders. Left side gets the ball to Delzer. Delzer passes out front. Macy Watson now left side to Porter. She launches a three, and this one is good. Shalia Porter now with 5 points in the ball game. And it's back to a 3-point Raider lead on the State Farm scoreboard, 21-18. Spearfish the basketball. Simmons shot at the other end. Did not even hit the rim there. It was way too hard there.
Yeah, off the backboard there.
So the Raiders come away with it. Here's Porter. And we're going to get a foul. That's going to be a bumping foul there on Sophie Guthmiller. That's her first 15th foul against the Lady Spartans. We'll get some more substitutions. Coming in is number 10, Olivia Harriet, a 5'8" junior guard. Harriet. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Yep.
I got my cheat here mixed up. I'm trying to see what you're looking at.
In that left corner, there's a shot by the Raiders. That one is up and no good. That was Brittany Jones who checked in.
And then Talia Porter comes back off the rebound, gets it, and puts it back in. Again, she's just a freshman, but got some minutes last year, now gets to start this year. What a future for the Raiders, Talia Porter. You can imagine what she can be. She's hanging with these juniors and seniors right now.
7 points, make that 8 points as she completes the 3-point play. And it's the largest lead now for the Raiders, 24-18. With 4.5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Get this game coming your way on Fox Sports Rapid City and foxsportsrapidcity.com. In the front court, Spearfish Spartans with the basketball. It'll be a whistle, this one on Ella Kiefer. That's going to be number 3 on Kiefer. Her third, 6th team foul.
The team's definitely digging into their benches here early on, getting some playing time and some foul trouble.
So Kiefer will exit, and Jill Delzer checks back in. Driving to the right baseline was Briley Grubb, but she loses the handle on the basketball. It goes out of bounds, and the Raiders will come away with it. Atkins inbounds pass to Porter. Porter being met by Maya Kochutin. In the front court on the near side, passes to Jones. Jones, baseline jumper is good. Wow, a friendly bounce there for Brittany Jones.
Yeah, right off the front of the backboard, rather.
Her first basket. basket, and the lead now is 8 for Rapid City Stevens. 26-18 is your score. Again, Kachutin has the ball stolen by Porter. She pushes the ball to Matkins in the front court, and Matkins misses the layup.
I think Matkins is tired. That was not a form layup. That was, I got here and I just got to throw the ball up type of throw. It was 18-18. Now look at the score.
8-0 run by the Raiders. Gus Miller to the basketball. Cross-court pass. Right side to Kachutin from the left elbow. Pulls up, shoots the jumper, and she knocks it down. 6 points now for Maya Kachutin.
You know, if you can get those open shots and knock them down, how effective is that for an offense?
Delzer's wide open from the right corner. Her three is no good. Loose ball chased down by Jones. She'll give the ball to Wathen. It'll be a new shot clock for the Raiders. They lead 26-20. Jones in that left corner. Passes down low to Wathen. She's pushed a little bit. Gets the ball out to Delzer. Delzer from the corner knocks down the long jumper. 7 points now for Delzer. And there's Porter aggressively going after the basketball. And it's going to be Olivia Harriet who's going to get called for the personal.
Could be. There are a couple. It was a Porter sandwich going on here. We're not talking Porterhouse. We're talking Porter sandwich. As she went right after it, and the two Spartans collapsed on her like that. Like I said, her hands are all over the place. I was looking at her turnovers, not turnovers, rather steals. She has, was it 16, something like 16 steals, something ridiculous number. Her and Jada McNabb just absolutely dominated in the stealing department for the Raiders. Just quick hands. And dude, she's outplaying these seniors.
She makes the first free throw of a one-on-one. She's 4 for 4 now from the free throw line. And as soon as I say someone's perfect, then they miss their next free throw.
Way to go.
So again, she's shooting 80%. They get the ball in the front court for the Spartans, and Sophie Gutzmiller with the basket.
Coach Emery sticks his hands up there and say, hey, are we ever going to get back on transition D or what?
That's like 4 baskets in transition for the Spearfish Spartans.
8 easy points. You think of the turnovers that Spearfish has that would be a huge difference in the game.
Balloon tried the backdoor pass to Delzer, but it's going to be stolen by the Spearfish, and then stolen back by Porter. Porter gets the ball to Jones. Jones back to Porter. Porter's wide open. She'll shoot the three. Guess what is good for Porter?
Talia Porter having a game right now, just taking over.
12 points in the first half for Talia Porter, the freshman guard. At the other end, driving is Stella Marcus. It's going to be a blocking foul against the Raiders, and Marcus will go to the free throw line to shoot a double.
And I'll tell you, that's what Marcus did last year. I don't know if her coach said, I don't want you to do that anymore. I can't imagine, because she came from Sioux Falls, Roosevelt, East River. They play hard, okay, and a lot of contact type play. So I can't imagine she told her not to, but when I saw her with Aberdeen Central, she just didn't drive. She did a little bit of facilitating. She didn't hardly even shoot the ball, but for her to be aggressive and just get in here, she probably felt like she was the one-man wrecking crew for them last year, and now probably figures she has help so she can back off, but I don't think she should.
Marcus Bates, 1 of 2, and it's a 32-23 lead for Rapid City Stevens. Balloon, a nice baseline jumper there from the right side.
Yeah, just finding her right in the short corner.
I have 9 points unofficially for Megan Balloon. An 11-point lead for the Raiders, 34-23. We're down to 90 seconds left here in this first half. Here's Marcus. She shoots the three. This one off the left side of the iron, no good. Rebound grabbed by Spearfish to keep it alive. That's Maya Kachutin trying to get it into traffic there. It's going to be stolen by Higgins. Higgins, in a hurry, gets in the front court for the Raiders. Tries to go coast to coast, no good. The rebound grabbed by Kachutin, and it's going to be a jump ball. It's tied up between Kachutin, Delzer, and Jones.
And Coach Judy wasn't going to let that go. The whistle blows, and they pull on it. She's like, that is mine. How about Simmons hustling back on defense, gets the big block to keep them from scoring?
Possession arrow belongs to the Raiders, so Porter will trigger it in from the right baseline. She'll get the ball into Jones. Jones at midcourt, top of the key, directing traffic now. Dribbles back to her left. 60 seconds remaining before halftime. Bounce pass to Wathen. Macy Wathen to Jones. Jones to Porter in the paint. She dishes a back to a pass to Higgins. Too strong off the glass, no good. The rebound is grabbed by Balloon, and she falls to the court, but it's going to be a jump ball between her and Simmons.
Wow, what a great look. The Higgins had such an easy look.
She was wide open on that backdoor pass.
Man, it was the pass was just right on target.
She was so wide open, she just banks it too hard off the glass.
It was like, is there anybody out here but me?
Marcus gets the ball from the elbow, and she drives to the basket. She draws contact, so she will go back to the free throw line, where she's 1 of 2 from the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, again, there's Stella Marcus doing what she needs to do. She's playing with 2 personal fouls, but she gets it. She drives in, and she's a handful. She is an athlete, and she is tough to handle out there. And so I think that, they're taking advantage. The Raiders got plenty of defenders, but with Jada McNabb, their best defender, not out there right now, I think they're trying to take advantage of that.
Both free throws are good for Stella Marcus. She's got 8 points in the ball game, and it's a 9-point Raider lead on the State Farm scoreboard, 34-25. Here's Macy Watson, the basketball, bounce pass to Higgins. Higgins drives the baseline, gets it to Balloon, and Balloon tries to bank it off the glass. No good. The ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to stay Raider basketball with 20 seconds remaining, so the shot clock is off. The Raiders could hold for the final shot if they choose. Of this first half, it'll be Porter. She'll trigger it in, gets the ball to Balloon. Balloon gives the ball back to Porter. Porter will set up that final shot of this first half. We're down to 14 seconds now. Porter to the right wing. Cross-court pass to Higgins. Higgins drives the left baseline. Now kicks it back out to Porter. Porter gets in the paint, puts up the shot. It is short, no good. Gets her own rebound. Puts up the shot, no good, but we're going to get a whistle against the Spartans. And Talia Porter will go to the free throw line, shooting 80% from the charity stripe tonight.
She's like a vortex out there right now. She's sucking all of her teammates into this vortex. They're all chipping in and helping out, but she is really leading that magnetic energy, that black hole, just kind of sucking everything in, all of the basketball power that she has. I don't know, I'm being a little existential about this, but either way, everything is revolving around her, and she's drawing the rest of her team in and just taking control, and they're all contributing and feeding off of her.
And both free throws good for Talia Porter. 1 second remaining. So Keaton will air it up at midcourt, and it hits the front of the rim. No good there at the buzzer, but that's the end of the first half here at Carroll Higher Gymnasium. On the State Farm scoreboard, insured by agents Scott Carlson and Matt McCormick. It's Rapid City Stevens 36 and Spearfish 25. We'll be back with our halftime show when we return in 1 minute, right here on 106.7 FM, 1150 AM. Fox Sports Rapid City and foxsportsrapidcity.com.
Kelly Blue Book Instant Cash Offer from Denny Manholt Toyota. Pull up our website, scan your VIN, and you are on your way to a no-hassle, no-commitment cash offer in under 5 minutes. See you at DennyManholtToyota.com for your Kelly Blue Book Instant Cash Offer.
How do we solve our patients' hard-to-solve medical problems? Our doctors and specialists collaborate, sharing their vast knowledge and Mayo Clinic's unique expertise. It's this working together that helps solve our patients' hard-to-solve medical problems. Monument Health, proud member of the Mayo Clinic Care Network.
Everyone says they want to change the world. But not everyone will. We are not everyone.
Denny Menholt Rapid Chevrolet buys cars. You heard that right. We don't just sell cars, we buy them too. And what we really want is your certifiable vehicle. So if you drive a 16 or newer Chevy, GMC, Buick, or Cadillac with under 75,000 miles, we're ready to pay top dollar and want to talk to you. We make cash offers every day on all makes and models of local cars, trucks, and SUVs. No obligation appraisals, and it's fast and free. Stop by Denny Menholt Rapid Chevrolet or save time and start by visiting our website at rapidchevrolet.com.
FM and 1150 AM, and stream us all the time at foxsportsrapidcity.com. Hi, this is Nate Brown reminding you to join the Nate Brown Show live weekdays from 4 to 6 p.m. It's Rapid City's sports talk show and Rapid City's only call-in radio show with big-name guests from across the country to the local sports coverage you just can't get anywhere else. Join the conversation every weekday for thought-provoking sports talk. This is your show. Don't miss the Nate Brown Show from 4 to 6 p.m. on 106.7 FM.
Kelley Blue Book Instant Cash Offer from Denny Menholt Toyota. Pull up our website, scan your VIN, and you are on your way to a no-hassle, no-commitment cash offer in under 5 minutes. See you at DennyMenholtToyota.com for your Kelley Blue Book Instant Cash Offer. Kelley Blue Book Instant Cash Offer from Denny Menholt Toyota. Pull up our website, scan your VIN, and you are on your way to a no-hassle, no-commitment cash offer in under 5 minutes. See you at DennyMenholtToyota.com for your Kelley Blue Book Instant Cash Offer.
My kid wrecked his car, his third car. The kid needs a car. We need the kid to have a car. What did I do? I begged my insurance agent for mercy. That's another story. Then I went to Copper Motors in Rapid City and found a safe, reliable car.
Copper & Motors is a small, trusted dealership specializing in safe, quality pre-owned vehicles. No pressure, no hassle. Each vehicle is inspected, serviced, and detailed with a warranty like no other. Copper & Motors, corner of Campbell and Omaha.
When you're the bank, that comes with a lot of responsibility. Security First Bank is the bank that knows your name, solves your problems, and stays flexible to make personal or business banking a whole lot easier. Because when you're the bank, you're built on people, relationships, trust, and straight talk. Security First Bank. We're the bank, but more importantly, we're your bank. Member FDIC.
Warren Chemical is ready for winter. Are you? They stock quality ice melt products for sidewalks, driveways, and parking areas that will melt ice down to minus 15 degrees. Warren Chemical Ice Melt is less toxic than baking soda, is the least damaging to concrete surrounding grass and other plants, and can be applied before or after the snow falls. Available in 50-pound bags and less expensive than the discount store 20-pound buckets. Call 342-7644. Warren Chemical, a proud sponsor of all Rapid City and surrounding area schools.
Tired of showering? Well, have we got a solution for you?
We interrupt this commercial with good news from your good neighbor. State Farm has new lower car insurance rates, which means you can save more cash and get the service and convenience of a local State Farm agent. That's right, State Farm now has new lower auto rates with their same good neighbor service. It's the real deal for car insurance, folks. And now this.
For lower auto rates in Rapid City, call State Farm agent Scott Carlson.
At Monument Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, we are here to help you make your comeback. Our team is standing by to diagnose and treat your injury with some of the most advanced treatment options available and same-day appointments. Monument Health practitioners work closely with our therapists and physicians in communities throughout the Black Hills, with locations in Rapid City and Spearfish. Visit monument.health/orthopedics for more information. That's monument.health/orthopedics for more information.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Limestone canyons, flowing waterfalls, and pristine beauty make Spearfish a sanctuary for those seeking the ultimate escape. Outdoor enthusiasts will find top-notch sport climbing, mountain biking, and UTV OHV trails. Guests are steps away from peaceful hiking trails and tranquil streams. Relax and rehash your day's adventure at one of our award-winning local breweries. Finding rest is an important part of any adventure. Lodging in Spearfish comes with a variety of choices, from cabins, B&Bs, and campgrounds to the comforts of your popular brand-name hotels. To find your unique adventure in Spearfish, go to visitspearfish.com now.
Star Spangled Batter on Jackson Boulevard in Rapid City, South Dakota. Famous for their delicious cakes, cupcakes, and other tasty baked goods. But did you know they're the only bakery in town to offer free consultations? Not to mention free samples when planning your big or small wedding. They also take special orders for that special party for that special someone. Check out their daily specials on Facebook or call ahead to grab some goodies for the office on your way to work. Star Spangled Batter is a proud sponsor of Rapid City sports and activities on liveticket.tv.
A lot has changed since 1962, but one thing hasn't: the hometown service you expect from Dale's Tire and Retreading. Dale's Tire has been providing quality brands and service to the Black Hills area for over 50 years, and we couldn't have done it without you. That's why we are pleased to service your vehicle, saving you time and getting your vehicle back on the road. Because at Dale's Tire, we don't just sell tires, we build lifetime relationships. Dale's Tire, Campbell Street and Deadwood Avenue, Rapid City.
Denny Menholt Rapid Chevrolet buys cars. You heard that right. We don't just sell cars, we buy them too. And what we really want is your certifiable vehicle. So if you drive a 16 or newer Chevy, GMC, Buick, or Cadillac with under 75,000 miles, we're ready to pay top dollar and want to talk to you. We make cash offers every day on all makes and models of local cars, trucks, and SUVs. No obligation appraisals, and it's fast and free. Stop by Denny Menholt Rapid Chevrolet or save time and start by visiting our website at rapidchevrolet.com. Denny Menholt.
Join the team.
We're back here at the Anytime Auto Sales Service and Detail broadcast booth as we get set to start this third quarter with Dean Gurr. I'm Jerome Wickersham here at Carroll Hire Gymnasium. Rapid City Stevens now going from right to left. They have the basketball and an 11-point lead. Same starters for both teams. Macy Wathen to Jill Delzer. Delzer drives, pulls up, shoots the 10-foot jumper. Shot's no good. The ball is loose, and Wathen comes away with it. It didn't hit iron, though, so the shot clock did not reset. Down to 10 seconds. Porter looking inside. Gets the ball to Jada McNabb, who is checked in. Again, Jada sat out the entire first half. But Jada McNabb, the 5'10 senior, is now on the court. So, again, I did mistake there. I thought they were the same starters. But, yeah, McNabb did start this second half for the Raiders.
Well, just great ball movement. You see that out of the Raiders time and time again. You know, they have obviously those possessions where you're kind of wondering what's going on, but in general, they see what's going on. Great court vision. They can see what's going on. And McNabb that time playing some post play in there.
She does. She was going against Kylie Jo Simmons. A good matchup there. Simmons gets called for the first team foul against the Spartans. Trapping defense there in some trouble, and we're going to get a timeout immediately because it was Taylor Duncan for the Spearfish Spartans. She was trapped there right in front of the scorer's table, had nowhere to go with the basketball.
Yeah, and good heads up by Coach Johnson, but we saw this immediately in the start of the game where they came out, they ran that trap. Spearfish struggled a couple of times. They had to call it timeout, get it together. Then they got rid of it, and the Raiders really never came back to it. Now they're coming back to see what they can do, and obviously it worked. Darn near got a 10-second call.
Just looking at some quick scores on the State Farm scoreboard. With 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter, Custer is leading Sturgis Brown High School 49-40. Also, third-ranked Sioux Falls O'Gorman defeats Brookings 72-33. And with 4 minutes left in the fourth, it's Watertown 31 and second-ranked Brandon Valley 28. Well, possible upset there.
Definitely.
So here's Dana the basketball. She'll hand it off, crossover dribble. Driving to the basket was that was number 2, Taylor Duncan.
Yeah, and that ball just swatted away by Matkins.
So Porter back the other way, gets it to McNabb. McNabb, turnaround jumper, has it blocked by Simmons. Gets it back, and it's blocked again by Simmons. And the ball is loose, and the Raiders will come away with it. Spearfish had it for a moment, but then the Raiders get it back. They'll get a new shot clock. Porter, top of the key, gets the ball to Delzer. She drives the left baseline, gives it to Matkins. Now back to Delzer. She's wide open. Shot's no good. The rebound grabbed by McNabb. Shot's no good. And then she gets her own rebound and puts it off the glass for 2.
Is that like 3? I already talked about 6.5 offensive rebounds per game, and now she's got 3 already. It's only been in a few minutes.
Oh, and we're going to get a whistle at the other end. Driving to the basket was Sophie Guthmiller. And Sophie is going to be fouled. Sophie is a sophomore, 5'5" sophomore guard.
Yeah, that was on McNabb. And, of course, McNabb's got a whole half a game to make up for fouls.
That's McNabb's first team foul for the Raiders. So, again, Sophie Guthmiller at the free throw line. She misses the first, has 4 points in the contest. It's a 15-point Raider lead. That's the largest for the Raiders. Raiders 4-1 on the season. Their only loss coming to their crosstown rival by 4 points, the Rapid City Central Cobblers. Second free throw by Guthmiller is good. 5 points now for the sophomore.
Yeah, and that game was definitely no fluke. The Cobblers are for real. A lot of talent and gave the Raiders all they could handle. In fact, I think they led most of that game, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe so. So the Raiders with the basketball. Again, they lead by 14. Here's Matkins. Left side to Delzer. Delzer cross-court pass to Porter. Porter looking inside. Instead, she gets it to Waffen. Back to Porter. She pump fakes, drives. Goes hard to the basket. Shot's no good. Gets her own rebound. Gets it out to Matkins. Now back to Porter. Porter feeds it to McNabb. McNabb, though, loses the basketball. And I think, though, it was knocked out of her hands. It's going to stay Raider basketball.
Well, it's hard sometimes. You got the big conglomeration right there, and you want to pass it, but you don't really want to hand the ball to your teammate, especially right in the paint.
Porter to Matkins, back to Porter, puts the ball up, no good. The rebound grabbed by Simmons. Simmons with the outlet pass goes to Duncan. Duncan in the front court for the Spearfish Spartans as they go left to right. Right side to Maya Kochutin. She'll shoot the 3. This one off the mark, no good. Ball's kept alive, though, by the Spartans. Now it's Marcus. There you go. She drives, pulls up. The shot was contested. It goes out of bounds, and it was last touched by the Raiders. They got a finger on it or got a hand on it.
Yeah, and Marcus thinks they've got more than that, more than a ball, but either way, they still get to keep it.
Taylor Duncan will trigger it in along the right baseline. Trying to get it into Simmons, but it's Matkins with the steal. She pushes the ball to Delzer, and Delzer chases down the ball, but it goes out of bounds. Good idea that time by the Raiders, but they couldn't get the basket in transition.
Yeah, a little too much ahead of time.
Here's Marcus. Cross-court pass to Kochutin. Kochutin double team. Ball's knocked out of her hands. Porter with the steal ahead to Waffen. Waffen drives at the other end. Shot's no good. It was contested. The rebound is going to be grabbed, or the loose ball, by Taylor Duncan. Still a 14-point Raider lead. We're down to 5 minutes to go here in this third quarter. Remember, we'll have our doubleheader tonight, the boys contest, coming up at about 8 o'clock tonight on this very cold Tuesday night.
Getting even colder.
I know.
Not unlike this game. This game is heating up.
That's right. We're going to get a whistle. This is going to be on the Raiders. That's going to be Jada McNabb's second team foul against the Raiders. So McNabb, with only 2 personals, has nothing to really worry about as of yet. Marcus, the basketball on the right wing, drives the right baseline, goes up strong. Too hard off the glass, no good. McNabb grabs the rebound. In a hurry, she pushes the ball into the front court. Gets it to Porter. Porter puts up the shot, and it's going to be Kylie Jo Simmons who picks up her second personal.
Yeah, you just love seeing Porter. Again, she is so aggressive. She can beat you off that dribble. She even has that body control around the rim when she's getting up and getting around. So you just love seeing that on a freshman that's getting a start.
Porter hits the free throw. That's her first points of this second half. She has 15 points overall. And now we're looking at a 41-26. And the Raiders have led by as many, I believe 16 has been their largest margin. She gets both free throws now. Or did we have a lane? It was a push, so the second free throw will not count.
Yeah, it was a push by the Raiders.
That's going to be on 32. That's Jaden Matkins with her first. But the Raiders get the steal, though, and then they're going to throw it away at the other end.
Talia was thinking that Jaden McNabb was about 6'5".
There's some full court pressure there. Stella Marcus in the backcourt. She'll work her way in the front court along that left side line, feeds the ball to Briley Grubb, and we'll get another whistle against the Raiders. That's going to be Jaden Matkins picking up her second, fourth team foul against the Raiders. This is Grubb the basketball. In that right side or down low on the post. She'll kick the ball back out, though. It'll go to Duffmiller. Duffmiller back to Kochuten. Kochuten down on the left side to Grubb. Grubb hands it off to Duffmiller. Duffmiller drives. Loses the basketball, though. It's picked up by the Spartans. Kochuten is going to drive, and she's going to put it in for two.
Yeah, that was a nice touch. That Grubb was it Grubb? No, Guthmiller had such an opportunity. She literally
to the basket.
Walked right by the defender.
They'll work the ball inside to Balloon at the other end. That shot is no good. Then the ball goes out of bounds. They tried to get the outlet pass to Guthmiller. She wasn't looking for the basketball, and so the Raiders will come away with it.
Boy, yeah, those frustrating ones. You get not even pressure by the Raiders, and yet you just get that unforced error, I guess you call it, even though we're not playing tennis. But
again, the Spearfish Spartans are 3-2 on the season, while the Rapid City Stevens Raiders come in 4-1. Gelser out to McNabb. McNabb right side gets it to Ella Kiefer. She'll shoot the three. Shot's no good. Rebound grabbed by Marcus. Outlet pass goes to Kochuten. Kochuten in the front court. Dribbles to that left side. Now cross-court pass. Back out front, gets the ball to Dana. Josie Dana, the basketball. Hands it to Harriet, I believe. Now right side, the shot is up. It is no good for Grubb. The ball is loose, picked up by Wathen. Wathen in the front court. Pulls up from the left wing. Gets it to McNabb. Down low to Balloon. Balloon, a little too hard.
Guess who?
And McNabb gets the rebound, and she puts it back in strong for two.
She always knows where the ball's at.
6 points now for McNabb as she comes in here in the third quarter. 44-28 as the lead continues to mount. Driving at the other end and putting it in for two is number 15. That's going to be Sierra West for the Spearfish Spartans. So now 44-30 is your score. Rapid City Stevens by 14 on the State Farm scoreboard. Jada McNabb, top of the key. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Driving is Kiefer. The reverse is no good. Balloon has the rebound. Her shot is blocked. We're down to 7 seconds on the shot clock. McNabb now top of the key. Crossover dribble in the paint. Puts up the shot and beats it in for two.
Wow, you've got the shot clock winding down. And instead of making them pass it to shoot, she just decides to take it herself right into triple team and gets the basket.
Kochuten off balance, tries to put up the shot, no good. And now Jada McNabb gets the steal. She races back to the other end of the floor, and she's going to bank it in for two. 10 points in this third quarter for for Jada McNabb.
Hands on hips by Dakota Johnson. She cannot believe what she is seeing.
Dakota Johnson, the head coach in her first year for the Spearfish Spartans. You have Adam Dannenbring at the helm for the Rapid City Stevens Raiders. West tries to get it to Marcus, but it's going to be stolen by the Raiders. Here's Macy Wathen, a little Euro step there, and she's going to put it in for two. And the Raiders now with their largest lead of 20 points as they get the basket in transition with 1:08 to go in the third quarter. The Spartans want to talk about it on the State Farm scoreboard. It's Rapid City Stevens 50 and the Spearfish Spartans 30. We'll be back in 30 seconds right here on 106.7 FM, 1150 AM. Fox Sports Rapid City and foxsportsrapidcity.com.
Looking for a great place for
your legacy. Since 1862, the South Dakota Army National Guard has been ready to defend our freedom and our way of life. When our nation calls, we are there to help our friends, neighbors, and communities in the event of forest fires, floods, tornadoes, and severe winter storms right here in South Dakota. Now we want you to write the next chapter in our rich history of the South Dakota Army National Guard. Visit their Facebook and Instagram pages or nationalguard.com/SD.
And welcome back to the Anytime Auto Sales Service and Detail broadcast booth. Jerome Wickersham and Dean Gurr with you on this Tuesday night. It's our first game of our first broadcast, in fact, of 2022. Had a little break over the holidays, but we are excited about getting back into action here. It's a 20-point Rapid City Stevens lead in girls basketball, and there's the steal by Macy Wathen. They'll push the ball to Porter in the front court. Now to Jones in that left corner. She shoots the three and nails it. Brittany Jones with 5 points in the contest. 53-30. It's now a 23-point lead for Rapid City Stevens. Here's Guthmiller, the basketball. And it looks like a hold against Rapid City Stevens.
Yeah, just trying to get some pressure. You could just, right now, the Raiders are giving these Spearfish Spartans all they can handle. They struggle to even get an offensive possession. And what a difference Jada McNabb comes in and just changes.
Guthmiller gets the ball out to Grubb. Grubb wants to drive. There's the running jumper in the paint. That one is no good. It's going to be a battle for the loose ball. Matkins comes away with it. Now the ball is loose once again, picked up by the Spartans, and Guthmiller puts up the shot off the glass. No good. The rebound is going to be tied up between Macy Wathen and Sierra West.
Man, that was a great play by Guthmiller. It looked like if she could just get that kiss, that would have been a great little turn of events for him. But
so it'll be Josie Dana. She gets the ball into Simmons. Back to Dana. She'll shoot from the left corner. Shot's no good. Rebound is going to be grabbed by number 22, Macy Wathen. She'll work the ball to Porter. Now the right corner, that's Jones. Jones back to Wathen. 3 seconds on the clock. The shot is up. And it's going to put down there. Oh, no, that's Keeper.
Keeper
at the buzzer.
Wow, just the fadeaway, fall down three-pointer. I mean, you already got your foot on their throat, and, man, you just put a little pressure there.
At the end of 3 quarters on the State Farm scoreboard, insured by agents Scott Carlson and Matt McCormick. It is Rapid City Stevens 56, Spearfish 30. We're back in 30 seconds right here on 106.7 FM, 1150 AM. Fox Sports Rapid City and foxsportsrapidcity.com.
And 200, 2 1/4, 2 to the bid, 20.
Dave always wore the same gray shirt to work every day. Monday through Friday, gray, gray, gray. Then one day, Dave decided to switch things up and wear that Hawaiian shirt his mother gave him. And that's when Wendy in accounting took notice. You can make a difference when you switch things up too. Switch and save an average of $536 by calling your local State Farm agent today.
To switch and save on your auto insurance, call State Farm agent Matt McCormick in Rapid City.
Average annual per household savings based on a 2019 national survey by State Farm of new policyholders who reported savings by switching to State Farm.
And welcome back to Carroll Hire Gymnasium to the Anytime Auto Sales Service and Detail broadcast booth, sales, service, and side-by-side. With Dean Gurr, I'm Jerome Wickersham. Rapid City Stevens has the lead 56-30. They also get the basketball to start this fourth quarter, rather. In the right corner, Jones, the basketball, down low to Watson. Watson tries to feed Matkins. She'll kick it outside. It'll go to McNabb. Now to Porter, top of the key. Porter to that right elbow, feeds Jones. Jones, top of the key. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Over to Porter on the right wing. Porter dribbles back to her left, now spins to her right. Out of control, puts up a shot, no good. Matkins gets the rebound, gives it to McNabb, and McNabb cashes in for two.
Cash, man, she spun around. It was like a no-look pass, and it was nothing but net.
58-30 as the lead continues to mount for the Rapid City Stevens Raiders. Showing why they're the fifth-ranked team in the state. Driving is Simmons. Her shot is short, no good, but she's going to make a trip to the charity stripe. That's Kylie Jo Simmons, the 6'1 senior for the Spearfish Spartans. The foul is going to be on number 3, Talia Porter. That's her second 16 foul against the Raiders. And Kylie Jo Simons makes the first free throw. She has 3 points now in the ball game. That Raider defense held the Spartans to just 5 points in that third quarter.
Yeah, McNabb comes in, and she literally changes the game. I mean, they were already doing well against Spearfish with the talents they had, and Spearfish isn't an easy team, but Jada comes in and just mentally puts pressure on everybody.
There's a backdoor pass to Jada McNabb. McNabb is going to go to the free throw line. She's a perfect 2 for 2 from the free throw line this half. That foul is going to be on number 11, Kylie Jo Simons. That's going to be her third team foul against the Spearfish Spartans.
You know, when Bailey Sobczak comes back, I don't know how good she's going to be when she gets back. Again, she has not played since, actually this whole season so far. And, for her to come back, she's just a great little X factor. If they can get her back in time, get enough games under her belt where she's really comfortable, boy, the Raiders are going to be really, really tough coming into that SODAC 16 and into the state tournament.
McNabb made 1 of 2 free throws. That's 13 points in the ball game. That's right about her average on the season. 59-32 is your score. Rapid City Stevens leading by 27. They had a turnover at the other end, so the Raiders get the ball back. Here's Brittany Jones, spins to the baseline, loses the basketball. Looks like they're going to say there was it was not touched by the Lady Spartans. So it will be Spearfish basketball.
So Marcus just hounding Brittany Jones there.
In the front court, Maya Kochutin. Ball's knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay Spartan basketball. Coming up in our post-game show, we'll have a very short post-game show as we wrap up this ball game. Then we take a short break, and we'll come back with the boys' game. So a lot of action on this Tuesday night. Almost stolen, but it's going to be stay Spearfish basketball. Taylor Duncan the basketball, down to 7 seconds on the shot clock. Crossover dribble. Duncan down to 3 seconds, in some trouble. She just throws it up. It's going to be a shot clock violation. She had nowhere to go with the basketball. She throws up the prayer there, and it's going to be an air ball and a turnover.
She was just absolutely lost, and, Dakota Johnson's like, hey, she's got to get herself out of it. She's got to learn how to play ball, get into trouble on the court. The team has to learn how to help their teammate in trouble out.
Here's Jada McNabb, right side to Delzer. She launches a 3 and nails it.
That's her third one, I think.
The second one. So she's got 10 points in the ball game now. Right side now, it's going to be Josie Dana. Gets around the screen to the left. Now back to her right, drives, gets in the paint, and Dana banks it in for 2. 6 points now for the 5'6" freshman. Definitely one of the pieces of the future for the Spartans.
Yeah, you've got 2 freshmen
starting, or rather getting significant minutes for the Spearfish Spartans. And it's going to be who other than Jada McNabb, who drives at the other end. She's fouled, so she goes to the free throw line. Yeah, she draws the double team, drives right through the double team, and heads to the free throw line. She misses the free throw. She's 3 for 5 from the free throw line tonight. Kylie Jo Simons will check out for the Spearfish Spartans. Down to the final 5 minutes of this fourth quarter. Second free throw, no good. It's going to be a jump ball, as there was a battle for that loose ball. Possession arrow belongs to the Spartans. Spartans going with Sophie Guthmiller, Stella Marcus, Maya Kochutin, Riley Grubb, and Josie Data. And there's a three. That one is good from the right wing there for Sophie Guthmiller. And we're going to get a foul underneath there. So Riley Grubb with her second. Now, does that basket still count? Yep, basket still counts. And it's Riley Grubb picking up her second 15 foul against the Spearfish Spartans. And an offensive foul at the other end by the Raiders. So Spearfish will come away with it. Looked like there was a push. I didn't see where it was at, but 4:37 to go in the fourth quarter. 62-37. Rapid City Stevens leading the Spearfish Spartans in girls basketball action. Marcus has been scoreless in the second half. She drives, and just like that, Marcus gets the basket. She's in double figures now with 10. Yeah, what she can do, we talked about this at halftime. If she can just kind of step up a little bit more. And Balloon falls to the court. It looks like it's going to be a jump ball between Megan Balloon and Maya Kochutin. It's almost like they're playing a hot potato there, because no one can really grab the ball. It's just kind of all over the place sometimes. I know that's frustrating as a coach. It's like, what are you doing out there? Get the ball and grab it. From the right side, a long jumper by Megan Balloon. That one goes out of bounds. It was an air ball. Actually, it stayed in bounds. The ball is loose, yet bodies flying everywhere on the court. Finally picked up by Marcus. Marcus pushes the ball in the front court to Kochutin. Kochutin pulls back, shoots the long jumper. It is a three for Maya Kochutin. Wow, it looked like her foot was on the line. That's what I thought. It's going to be 11 points now for Kochutin. I don't think anyone's complaining about it. 62-42, still a 20-point lead for Rapid City Stevens. In the right corner, Kiefer pulls up, shoots the three. This one is no good. Rebound is going to be grabbed by Grubb. She gets the outlet pass to Marcus. Now ahead, Kochutin shoots the three. And that's back-to-back trays for Maya Kochutin. Wow. 62-45, might be a little late. But it gives a little bit of spark there, though, for the Spartans. There's Jones underneath the basket, and she steps out of bounds. She tried to get it to Balloon in that left corner. Instead, underneath the basket, she steps out of bounds. So Spearfish will get it. And the Raiders looking to improve to 5-1 on the season, as they get set to travel east this weekend to take on Sioux Falls Roosevelt and Sioux Falls Jefferson. In the low post, the shot is up. A nice move there by Briley Grubb. She, with a pump fake there, then she puts the ball up, gets fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line. And I'll tell you what, it was good defense by the Raiders. All they had to do was keep their hands up. They had her double team, double pin. She tried to make a spin move one direction and get up there. She really the other direction. All the second defender had to do was just stand there with her hands up, and instead she had to kind of reach down for it. And the first free throw is good. The second one is no good for Grubb. She has 2 points in the contest. Raiders will have it now. Jones kicks the ball out to Macy Wathen. Now back to Jones. To Wathen on the right wing. In the right corner, they go to Balloon. Down low to Delzer. Delzer was double teamed. The ball's knocked out of her hands, and it's going to stay Raider basketball. A 16-point lead for the Raiders. Jones will trigger it in. Gets the ball to Balloon from the right elbow. Gets around the screen, pulls up, shoots the jumper. Shot's no good. Rebound grabbed by Spearfish. It's Guttmiller. She'll push the ball in the front court. Gets it into the left corner to Coach Houghton. Coach Houghton drives. Now passes the ball. And that's going to be Grubb who's going to be fouled as she made a nice strong move to the basket.
Man, I thought maybe Coach Houghton had an opportunity. You get that kick out. She had the space. You catch and shoot. I mean, she's had the hot hand from the perimeter. Obviously, it's a different spot. This is so, shooters are so habitual. They love that same spot. You get the ball in the same spot, they're going to shoot it. They got that same feel and everything, but instead she tries to penetrate. Teammate gets to the line. Riley Grubb makes the first free throw and the second as well. She has 4 points now in the ball game. A little bit of a run here. Actually, we're looking at about a 6-0 run by the Spearfish Spartans at 62-48. Rapid City Stevens with the lead. Kiefer out front to Delzer. Delzer, right corner to Jones. Jones works it down low to Delzer. Delzer has position, puts it up. The shot's no good. Another jump ball situation. The team's still with 2 minutes to go. Both teams still playing very tough. Yeah, absolutely. They're acting like this is a true possession game right now.
And we're going to see some new faces come onto the floor for Rapid City Stevens. Claire Fierro on the floor, as well as I think Gabby Love. Yep, Gabby Love, Eva Heinert, Higgins, Isabel Higgins on the floor. So some new faces there for the Raiders.
One more. Haley Oswald is on there.
That's number 2. Kicking the ball to the right side. Coach Houghton drives the right baseline, tries to feed it to Grubb, and Grubb's going to get her first basket of the ball game, and she'll have 6 points overall. All of her other points came from free throws. Here's Fierro, the basketball. It's going to be knocked out of bounds by the Spartans. So a minute 22 to play. And we're going to see a whole new starting 5 for the Spearfish Spartans, too. Again, the Raiders lead by 12. They appear to be, with miraculously anything happening, they appear to be going onto their 5th win of the season, while the Spartans will be even at 500 at 3-3. Then we had a turnover. It looked like a travel at the other end.
For Spearfish, it's kind of amazing when Stella Marcus gets the ball and actually gets aggressive in the game. She is just a very significant player out there. And then all of a sudden she goes silent. It's like you have no idea where she's even at. Is she even playing? I don't know. And so I don't know what the answer to that is for Spearfish.
Leanna Ornelas gets the basket. That's going to be her first one. At the other end, there's a 3. This one is no good. It's a jump ball with 44 seconds remaining.
I think that's Lena.
Was it Lena?
Lena.
Ornelas?
Yeah, Ornelas. Yep. Her mother is the athletic director.
That's what I thought. Yep,
Stephanie. I know her husband. Works for the fire department, too. Matt.
And her mom was the longtime girls basketball coach at Custer, right?
Yep.
Ball's going to go out of bounds. It'll be last touched by Spearfish, so the Raiders will keep it. Oswald gets the ball into Fierro, down to Oswald in the corner. She'll dribble out, now to Love. Love has the ball knocked out of her hands. The loose ball is going to be picked up by Spearfish. Driving hard at the basket, the shot is blocked. The ball is loose. I think we're going to get a kick, so it will stay Spearfish basketball. It was Olivia Harriet who was trying to grab the basketball, but instead we now have Callie Wentz who'll trigger it in. Down to 24 seconds now. Wentz gets the ball into Harriet. Now they'll work it around. There's a 3 from the right side. This one is no good. Grabbing the rebound is going to be Heinert. Heinert gets it out to Oswald. She'll work her way into the front court. 9 seconds now to Love in that left corner. Gabby Love around the screen to the right side. Splits the defenders. Now passes to Fierro. Down low to Heinert. Heinert puts up the shot. It is no good. They wave off the basket. And that's going to be your final here tonight at Rapid City Stevens. The final score on the State Farm scoreboard, insured by agents Scott Carlson and Matt McCormick. It's Rapid City Stevens 62, Spearfish 52. With the win, the Raiders improved to 5-1 on the season. We're going to take a break. We'll come back with our post-game show when we return in 1 minute, right here on 106.7 FM, 1150 AM, Fox Sports Rapid City and FoxSportsRapidCity.com.
Not all trust.